Welcome back to another video with That's Awkward ASMR. I hope that you are having a fantastic Monday, though it's Monday. I just want to say, before I start saying anything, thank you all so much for over 2,000 subscribers. That's insane. I can't even go in a room with like 10 people without getting anxiety. And to think I make videos and content that over 2,000 people want to enjoy, to help them relax and just help, create a better environment for them is amazing. It's amazing. And I thank you all so much for giving me a chance. And no matter how long you've been subscribed to the channel, whether you just subscribed today or you subscribed 12 months ago, you are all so wonderful, and I appreciate each and every single one of you. You're all amazing, and you're honestly all so kind. I've realized, like, whether it's on Discord or in YouTube comments, or when I took my mental health week, you guys were all so supportive. You're all so just nice, and I want to say thank you so much. It was a really hard year in my personal life, probably one of the worst, and you guys were the best part of that year, and I just want to thank you so much. And I hope, as much as you guys put smiles on my faces, I hope I put some smiles on your faces. So yeah, anyway, let's move on with the video. We're gonna do we're doing a Q&A to say thank you for 2,000 subscribers. So I'm just going to kind of go through everything, and I'm going to leave all the questions right up here so you guys can see them. I screenshotted them so you can see them. And I didn't put them in a particular order. It's just kind of the way I put them in my phone. So the first question: what is the game on the next gen consoles you are most excited about, and why? I'm excited for a lot of games, to be honest. More so for the PlayStation 5, and that's most likely because a lot of them are sequels or like spin-offs, and something like Horizon Zero Dawn 2. There was something else as well. There's always something else I can't remember. There's Ratchet and Clank. There's the spin-off with Miles Morales, from the Spider-Man, and I'm so excited to play those. Those are some of like my games that I loved playing. And so if I'm honest, I'm more excited for PlayStation games than I am for Xbox games, but I'm excited for both consoles either way. But I guess I would have to say Miles Morales, because I'm really excited for all of them, but that's the one coming out in like 3 months. So it's kind of like, that's the one I'm most hyped for right now, because that's the one I'm getting my hands on first. So, if it was one of the other ones, then I'd be more excited for those. But I'm so happy Miles is getting his own game, and he's got his own movies and stuff like that. Like, that character is cool, and there's some super cool like powers that he has that Spider-Man doesn't. So it's kind of cool to see a different Spider-Man, you know what I mean, and see like the different story behind Miles and the things that he'll struggle with, and how he'll meet the obstacles of because I don't know if he's like a well-seasoned Spider-Man, like, or whether this is when he becomes Miles, or when he becomes Spider-Man, like he's a little newer, because I think the Spider-Man from the last game was like 7 years he had been Spider-Man already, so he was a well-seasoned, kind of knew his thing, even though you still level him up. But yeah, I'm just excited for it. So that, I would say Miles Morales, I guess, would be the one I'm the most excited for, because I'm getting my hands on it in a couple months. So that's pretty hype for me. Next question: if all 10 of your AC villagers had to be the same animal, which animal are you picking? I really like this question. I thought it was really creative. I'm gonna have to say it's squirrels. I'm obsessed with the little squirrels. It's not just Marshall, it's all of them. I am obsessed with all of them. I love them so much. And if I could fill my island of squirrels, they'd be squirrels. We all know what it wouldn't be, though. Hippos. I had a video, I don't even know which one it is. I make so many Animal Crossing videos, but one of them, I think it's the villager hunting one. I was telling you guys about that I have this huge file folder with all of the kinds of animals, and I have all of them except hippos, and I felt so bad. I literally got so upset. I was like, that's illegal. And someone pointed it out in the comments. I thought it was really funny. So yeah, definitely squirrels. The next one I want is static, for sure. So squirrels. How did you get to know about ASMR in the first place? So I got to know about ASMR. I actually made a video kind of talking about this. I'll kind of leave it like here or something, like in the cards, I guess people say. But I had a really bad concussion, like a bad brain injury, and I've had some lasting effects from that injury. I think it's 4 years September. I think when my siblings and I were talking about it earlier today, we actually were talking about it when it was, and I think it was 4 years ago, September 27th will be the 4 years since it happened. And I was basically, I explained how I got the concussion and stuff like that, and like what happened, but it's like the equivalent of 100 pounds basically. At my full force standing, I was under a shelf, but there was a ton of stuff on the shelf, like hit my head, and I almost fainted, but I literally got embarrassed and made myself stand up. I saw white, almost passed out, and I got embarrassed, and I was like, Tatiana, get up, you're at work. So lame. I should have just let myself be as hurt as I was, but I was all like, I'm fine. And then after 10 minutes, I couldn't look down. And I was like, something's wrong. So I ended up getting severe whiplash, a very bad concussion that they actually thought wasn't as bad as it actually is, because now I have to go back for scans and stuff. So it's a whole thing, but I was having a lot of nightmares. I used to have them a lot before, but it's almost like any anxiety that I had before, like general anxiety, social anxiety, my depression, all of that stuff got amplified. Like I had PTSD, like all that stuff just got turned up, which is common with concussions, that you can have very intense emotional consequences. So it like messed me up completely, and it's like I'd have I still have these problems, but nightmares and stuff like that. So I was starting to get anxious to sleep. So I'm up all night because I get too anxious to actually go to sleep. And at the time, the doctors recommended listening to something relaxing, and I hate those typical like, like, now we're gonna breathe. Like, I don't know, I just wasn't into those. And at the time, ASMR was becoming more popular, but kind of because people were making fun of it. And my sister mentioned like, oh, do you know what that is? Because I think we experienced that, because we always talked about, especially watching Disney movies, we would like experience ASMR, like, and examples like when Sully has the cereal box in Monsters Inc. and he's shaking it, putting it on the floor, like that used to give us tingles and stuff like that. Just all these different Disney movies. And yeah, so my friends were watching this video of someone eating a pickle and they were making fun of it, and I was like, I don't know, I kind of like, there must be a reason why people like it. So I looked it up and I found out people used it to sleep, and I was like, oh, okay, like I'll look into it because I'm looking for something to help me, calm down and relax. And so I decided to look into it. I realized, oh, wow, I am experiencing this. And then I started looking up videos, and the first videos I watched was from ASMR Requests, ASMR Darling, and then GB ASMR. And those girls got me through some really, really hard nights and hard times. And so if they ever see this, thank you so much. Y'all are so awesome, and your videos really help people. And it's amazing how much ASMR videos help people. I think it's so beautiful and just amazing, like, that it helps people so much in those situations, or for whatever you watch it for, really. But yeah, that's how I got into it. I had an accident. It was kind of a long answer, sorry, but I had an accident it was becoming more popular, and then I looked into it and I never turned back. And now I make ASMR videos, which is really cool. What are your favorite ASMR to record? I really like recording, I call them table videos, but I really like to record like unboxing, I guess, videos at the table. I just like sharing new things with you guys, and I feel like my vibe is so, like, I'm so excited, and I just like sharing new stuff with you guys. So I would say unboxing videos, and like I'm so excited to unbox the new consoles when they come out. Not just because I'm hyped for them, but because you guys are so hyped. It's like just a general happy exchange of everyone being excited about something. And then like it's me sharing something I think is pretty cool with you guys. So any type of unboxing video I've done, or where I'm like a show and tell, or I'm showing you something, I like those. They're more work because I have to set up lights and all this stuff and like figure out my camera, but I think it pays off in the end because they're good. Even like doing review videos, I liked doing the Switch versus the Switch Lite. It was just something I was thinking about. I was like, hey, I'll just try it out. It was a lot of work though, because there's all these shots and cuts and whatever, and then not writing a script, but just kind of writing what I want. I actually don't write any scripts or anything. It's just kind of just random me. But yeah, those would be my favorite unboxing videos because I'm sharing something cool and new with you guys. Most intense or memorable movie you've watched? Most intense or memorable? I think most intense would have to be A Quiet Place. And I know that sounds like cliche, but like genuinely, like that movie, because when I went to see it in the theaters, like the environment was so intense. Like people were eating snacks, getting their popcorn, and then if you've seen it, you know what that first opening scene is. After that opening scene, people just like stopped eating. It was dead silent, and like it was dead silent, and it was just crazy. And I like never, like I eat popcorn every time I finish the bag. Like that's, I go to a movie, I eat popcorn. Gotta get that Cineplex. But this movie, I literally put the popcorn down. I was like, I can't. Like I feel like every time I'm chewing, they're gonna die. So it was really intense. And then I remember after the movie was over, everyone in the theater was like whispering, and like one guy laughed loud because like it was like everyone at the same moment realized we were all just whispering and like being very quiet, and sound just felt hyper realistic. Like it felt very loud, and like picking up your wrappers and stuff just felt too loud. It was really good. But that movie, I love that movie, and I'm really hyped for the second one. Kind of wish it went on demand, but I understand. Memorable movie, I'm gonna say, is The Prestige with Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale. That movie is sick. If you've never seen that movie, I 10 out of 10 recommend it. The movie blows my mind every time I watch it, and that's why it's memorable, just because it's so well written and well acted, and just a really good story in general. Like a very, that one's also a little intense, but I love that movie, and every time I watch it, it's like this, I get the same hype every time I watch it because it's so good. So yeah, that would be the most memorable one. Next question. What are your favorite TV shows at the time of seeing this? Literally, no lie, like when I saw this comment pop up on my phone, I was watching Outer Banks. That show seemed like a teen rom-com, Alex Myers type thing, and like I watch a lot of those. That's why I like Alex Myers' channel, but it's not like that. Like the romance stuff's kind of like there's things to do, kids. Like but yeah, I really liked it. It was a good show, and I'm excited for the second season. But yeah, my sister and I binged that like almost straight through, which was like almost 8 or 10 hours, because it's almost like an hour an episode. So yeah, at the time of that popping up, I watched that, like was watching that, and I also watched The Nanny a lot, like when I'm eating lunches and stuff. It's an older show. I like watching older shows like Brady Bunch and The Old Charlie's Angels. I love those movies, or sorry, those shows. I didn't like the new movie, but that, I don't know, that could just be me. I like those. I also watch a lot of cartoons, like Cartoon Network cartoons, and like Bob's Burgers and a regular show. Like, I rewatched that show, like, all kinds of stuff. Will you ever do a face reveal? Oh, this is my face. Do you have a different face than me? Will you ever do a board game ASMR? Yeah, I'm totally open to doing that. I think the trouble would be finding people to be quiet and make sure everyone stays quiet at a time where the world is also quiet around us. So I think I could probably ask my siblings, but it would have to be a game where we're not too hype. Like, can't be like Uno or like Clue or anything like that, because we get way too hype. So yeah, I'm totally down, totally open to doing something like that. I think it'd be pretty cool. Next question, what are your hobbies besides YouTube and gaming? I'd have to say, I don't know. I do a lot of different kinds of things, I guess. Like, I like to watch movies. I like to watch movies where I'm breaking down like the script and the cinematography. So I'll watch like movies and then kind of do that with my sister. We'll kind of sit for an hour and we just do it because we love movies and movie making. I love photography. I love reading. I love listening to music. I'm trying to learn how to play the guitar. I'm teaching myself the guitar. I guess a hobby could be like learning new things. I really like to like pick something once a week and just learn all about it. Usually tech. Like recently I was all about custom keyboards and that whole world of custom keyboards, and it's so cool and interesting, and I really wish I took like a class or something where I learned like what was inside technology and how to like build it and stuff like that, but I didn't. So I kind of just am always kind of like on YouTube trying to learn something all of the time. So I don't know if that's a hobby, but I don't know. I like to just do a lot of stuff, like play basketball. I don't know, just like to do a lot of stuff, I guess. I hope that was a good answer. What was your inspiration to start doing ASMR? I really just enjoyed watching, honestly, like ASMR gaming news. I was watching a lot. GB, I was watching a lot of other ASMR artists as well. But I really got inspired when I started watching ASMR gaming news. I was really into Fortnite at the time, and I just wanted to watch a quieter video that wasn't like people yelling or being like loud. And I came across, his videos, and I was like, wow, these are so good. And then just people in the comments were so happy. And I started to pay attention more to comments of like ASMR artists' videos and how people were just so thankful for like content that was helping them in their daily life, dealing with anxiety and depression, dealing with, some people just can't handle very loud videos, and so they watch them. And I started watching ASMR gaming videos because I would get migraines and stuff, and it's just sometimes sound feels too loud after the concussion, so something quieter is usually easier for me to listen to for like long periods of time. And so yeah, I just liked seeing how ASMR artists seem so genuinely happy about making content that was helping other people, and then seeing how how people were benefiting from it was really inspiring to me. And at the time, like when I was gonna start the channel, I was just sitting at home. I wasn't doing much. The job I had, it wasn't gonna sustain itself. It was gonna fizzle out, and I was like, I can't go out and just get a normal job because the concussion stuff is still all over the place. Like, I still haven't gone and gotten my brain scan, because of the pandemic. So it got pushed, but it's just like, just always something, and the symptoms are all over the place. The day it changes, it could be anything. Like every day the symptoms change sometimes, or it's like the same symptoms, but some are worse, and it doesn't make any sense why, they just are. And so I thought, I can just sit here and play video games and not help people, or I could play video games and help people. I was like, I have the time, I'm at home, like, and I was like, I think that would be good. It's like 100% a win to help people, and it also would keep me busy doing something. And I like making videos. It's what I did in high school. Like, I call it YouTube class because communications technology just taught me basically everything to start this channel, with a lot of learning. I did a lot of learning and research, but like the basics were there from that class. So yeah, I just was inspired by how much they were helping other people, and I was like, you know what, I can do that. Like, I can help people. And so just especially watching ASMR gaming news is videos and just how he's always collabing with his subscribers and stuff. And I was like, I can do something like that. Like, you know, I can help people and like with gaming too, because that's like, I was like, what I know how to do. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. It was just inspiring seeing ASMR artists helping others and seeing how just happy the videos were making people. And I was like, I want to do that. I want to make people like feel better and just hang out and chill. Well, that is it. That is all the questions that were given. Thank you so much to all those who submitted questions. Thank you so much. I couldn't have made this video if no one gave me any questions. So thank you so much. And thank you to everyone for, you know, helping me reach 2,000 subscribers on this channel. It's really like a group accomplishment, because that's not like I did this by myself. Like, you are all like involved, and I think it's really cool. We should all like clap our hands, like give a round of applause for ourselves, pat ourselves on the back, like we all did a good job. Yeah, we're all should be excited about it. It's really cool. And yeah, I just am so thankful. I don't really know what else to say. I'm just so thankful, and like from my heart, like I'm so happy and thankful that I can do this, and you guys are letting me do this, and I just, you know, you guys are so wonderful and amazing. You're all so amazing, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity and continuing to want to see my content. Like, over 2,000 people. Like, that's insane. That's like blows my mind. So anyway, thank you all so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of problems recording it, tons of tech problems with my iPhone, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it, and I think I could do it again. I actually really liked seeing the kinds of questions you guys asked, and I'd love to like answer more and things like that. That'd be really cool. But anyway, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week, because it's Monday. It's the beginning of the week, but hopefully maybe this video made it a little better, and I'll see you in the next video. But I hope that you have a fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening whenever you're watching this. And as always, I hope that you have sweet, sweet dreams.